Hey everyone, happy Saturday. Alex here, and welcome to my first video blog, vlog, podcast, whatever you want to call it. This is something really new to me, but something I'm really excited to get started and just see where it all goes and going on a journey with you guys and meeting new people and just kind of joining in on this whole, uh, I guess, new world for me at least. So, a lot of you guys have been following me for quite a while, but it's been a little bit different, and I know I've been kind of not posting or as active as much. And this is also different than what I typically do. A lot of you follow me for my fitness tips and being a personal trainer and my background in bodybuilding, which is how my whole social media got started. So I'm sure a lot of you have been wondering where I've been at and what I've been up to. And that's kind of what I want this first video to quickly be about. So obviously, again, you guys follow me for my bodybuilding, and I still do work out. It's still a big part of my life, but it just hasn't been my, I guess, main focus lately. I've been this past, I don't know, 4 or 5 years have been a journey for me going from having bodybuilding and personal training be kind of a bit of a career for me, as well as working in healthcare and really stepping out of some comfort zones and making some big leaps on where I want to go with my future. I kind of got in a rut for a little while, went through some hard times, and had to finally accept that I wasn't happy with where I'm at. I also started developing pretty bad anxiety over some events, and I'll get into a lot of that later on. But a lot of it's going to just, this again going to be about just kind of motivational videos. I've gotten more into the business world and trying to work my way up and working in sales and jumping from healthcare to a retail associate, which was a huge leap. It terrified me, but I had a plan. And now I work here at home office with US Hemp Wholesale, or a lot of you guys know us as Made by Hemp. We're a CBD manufacturer out of Michigan. And I'm personally in charge of wholesaling and white labeling with another team in our wholesale group. And it's been a complete blast in a whole world I never thought I would end up in. And that's a lot of where this series of podcasts is going to go. Again, I'm going to brush on some topics about our products and CBD, and of course, that's a big part of it, but it's going to be a lot about growth and development. I feel like I have a lot to share as far as where I've been. Um, this is something I never thought I would see myself in kind of more of a business to business type world and meeting clients and having meetings and developing prospects and I tell you it's been terrifying. There were when we first my first time ever making phone or cold calls, I was literally shaking. I would like freeze up and I've also had anxiety and I'm sure a lot of you are at where I've been. I was in healthcare for a long time and to be honest, I hated it. I was there for almost 10 years, but it had good hours and good benefits, and I was comfortable there, but I wasn't happy. And that's when I made the jump to get into retail as an associate at GNC. I wanted to stay with fitness, but I just knew that healthcare wasn't what I wanted to do. But I didn't know what I wanted to do. And that feeling is awful when you're at a job that you hate and you just have no idea where you want to go, what your options are. I've always been in that spot where there wasn't really anything specific that I wanted to do. I've been an artist and I'm a musician my whole life and in fitness. And these are all things that can earn you some side money, but they weren't really career things. And as far as a career, I had no idea. And it was depressing. It gave me so much anxiety. So I do want to definitely go over in some future videos my steps of where how I got from where I was to where I am. And I think one thing I'll be able to connect with a lot of you on is especially in uh, this world today with how things are. I know we all deal with depression and anxiety, and we hear from a lot of these motivational speakers, "Oh, I had it too," and I would sit there and frustrated and think, you don't have it as bad as I do. You don't understand how bad I have it. I literally shake and freeze up before talking with people. And now I'm, setting meetings, I'm talking with people, I'm networking, and this video podcast, for example, I am, to be 100% honest, just brutally uncomfortable right now making this. But that's okay because I'm going to figure it out and I'm going to figure it out with you guys. And that's actually why I wanted to start doing this because there's a lot of you that want to grow just like I do. And I feel like if we start on this journey together, that we'll be able to develop together. We can do videos together. We can communicate. We can network. And I want to help motivate you guys, and I want you guys to help motivate me. This is also going to be an accountability in a sense with you guys. And the more that follow me, I've learned this with bodybuilding and posting, and why my social media was a big thing. My followers would expect me to keep it going, which helped me keep it going whether I felt like it or not. So I'm excited for you guys' feedback. I'm really excited for the topics you guys are going to throw at me and the type of videos that you want me to make. And I'm excited for the podcast overall to develop. I want to, get some flashy stuff on the screen. I want to get intro music and actually come up with a name. Um, but I just wanted to get something going. I'm just very excited. So I really want to take your guys' criticism, but also just topics you want me to cover or specific questions. And I want to get to a point of doing live Q&As with you guys. I think it's going to be a lot of fun and just something that we can all work on and grow together. One big thing has been accountability and making sure you're hanging around the right people and you have a support system behind you. So I want to give that to you. I want you guys to give that to me, but definitely in your own lives. Connect with your coworkers, friends. You're going to have a lot of people that try to drag you down as you try to grow. And I'm going to be here to help get you through that. But you also need somebody in your daily life. For me, that's been my wife. Kara, I hope she will join in on one of these with me one day. I know it's not her comfort zone either, but I'd be lost without her, you guys. I honestly would. I was previously married and I went through a divorce and lost my best friend at the same time and had a bunch of family issues going on and work started to struggle. And I always had this drive to just try to be the best I could, but I lost it. And I lost it for a couple of years and it was dragging me down. And I was just accepted defeat. And I'm just like, whatever, I'm just going to work and go home and sleep. And I tell you, if it wasn't for my wife pushing me so hard, and trust me, I'm stubborn, she had to really fight to get through to me. But I'm thankful every day that I had that and her pushing me and her seeing that that drive is still there. I just got to dig it up. And I'm going to talk about some of the tips that I use to get going, some of the books that I've read, some training that I've gone through, and how I've really just overcome my anxiety. Because I don't know about you guys, but I've been paycheck to paycheck for quite a while. It's embarrassing to admit, but it's true. And I don't want to be there anymore. And this is in the past 4 years, I've over doubled my income. And I don't want this to sound like one of those like scammy videos by saying that, but this is really just going to be the journey of how I've overcome all that anxiety and what I've used to learn and the tools to help develop because we all want to go there. We all want to grow. We all want to be on top, but we don't know where to start. And it's scary because you're going to have to get out of your comfort zone. And believe me, I know it doesn't seem like it. I'm probably coming off with a fair amount of confidence. My anxiety is horrible. After that, going through a divorce and my best friend passing away and those family issues, I've never really had anxiety before that. I've had depression my whole life, but I was able to always do everything. Talking to people was never an issue for me, ever, until I went through all that. So to be about probably around 24 years old, I think at the time, and to first experience anxiety and paralyzing anxiety, panic attack, stress, like not and I'm still dealing with it. I don't know how to get through it. I still panic when I go to talk to people sometimes, and I want to, I teach or I don't know the right word. I guess teach you guys how I've gotten through that, and just be that support because I think it's important to have that right now to realize that some of the people that you look up to really did start where you are, where they would throw up or at least get nauseous with the thought of having to talk to someone they don't know. So I'm really excited to meet a lot of you guys. I'm really excited to get this going and to get into some more episodes. But right now I just wanted this first one to be kind of about where I've been, why I haven't been posting in bodybuilding, and where I'm at now. And I'm excited for this story to kind of keep going. So keep tuning in with me. I'm going to be making more videos and they are going to get better. I'm going to get better at this just like we're all going to get better at what we're trying to do. And we're going to have a lot of fun along the way. So stay tuned. Again, send me some feedback. Tell me things that you think I should change if I ramble on too much or if you just want a specific topic covered. Just let me know. You guys are going to be my support and you guys are going to be a big part of this channel developing. So I'm really excited again and I can't wait to keep this going. All right, you guys have a great weekend.